Ian, why do you look so shocked? I mean, I'm using your testimony to avoid a prison sentence, right? Why not use my help in your escape plans?
Well, at the risk of sounding cynical, dear boy, when have you ever helped me?
Well, it's a matter of survival, right? And the way I look at it is neither one of us wants to grow old in prison. So once you testify that Victor framed me, I'll return the favor. And I'll help you disappear, unless, of course, you've had a better offer.
Relying on Ian Ward. How is that possibly a good idea? We are putting my family's future at risk. We are gambling with Adam's freedom,
Chelsea,
Michael.
Chelsea, we have been through all this already. Your husband's prepared to take those odds.
Well, maybe I'm not. If Ian gets on the stand and lies and Christine catches him, this whole thing is over.
All right, you know, Christine is a sharp attorney, but as I keep reminding you, so am I.
Can you guarantee me that this plan will work? Can you guarantee me that Adam will get out from under these charges?
Victor?
Karen, still here, I see. I thought you were headed home for the night.
Yeah, well, I was concerned about a certain patient. I got some lab tests back that I went over.
Victor Newman.
Look, I know that you had your reasons for sending him to solitary,
Very good reasons.
but he is still not recovered from the stabbing incident, and there is an infection that I can't really seem to get rid of, so I've changed his medication, but...
Doctor, I appreciate your dedication, but the prisoner's responding to treatment and much-needed discipline. In fact, the guards haven't heard a peep out of him all night.
Tell the warden I need to see him. He is the wrong man in solitary. Ian Ward belongs here.
And they call me a fraud.
They do.
You know, it's always so hurtful, those names. A swindler, con man, scam artist.
Well, you know, I mean, Ian, if the shoe fits.
But compared to you, I'm a rank amateur.
Oh, please, no. Just a businessman sitting over here negotiating the terms of our deal.
Oh, I know how you Newmans do business. Once I'm on that stand and I point the finger at Victor, you'll have what you want. You have no incentive to help me escape.
Well, that's always a possibility, I guess. But what other option do you have? Right? Either you trust me, you take your one shot at freedom, or you sit here and you rot. At which point all deals will be off the table, including that country club prison you're so excited about. It's gone.
Oh. You have me at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have an ace up my sleeve.
And what would that be, Ian?
Without my testimony, you're as good as convicted. Oh, Victor made damn sure of that.
Well, I'm damn sure that you can get a jury swayed in my favor. But I'm also aware that you could get up on that stand and you could just all of a sudden forget certain details, right? Blow my case? You would do that just for your personal amusement, wouldn't you?
I'd be cutting off my own nose to spite my face.
You're kind of a spiteful guy, though, aren't you?
You wound me.
How do I know I can trust you to keep your word?
Well, how do I know I can trust you to keep yours?
That's $1 million question, isn't it?
You have my word as a gentleman.
You have mine.
There's no need to shout. You'll wake the other prisoners.
I don't give a damn if I wake up the dead. You're being played by Ian Ward. Don't you realize that?
The last time you accused him of some nefarious plot, Ward landed in the infirmary. You landed here in solitary with your privileges taken away. Whatever it is, you need to let it go.
Now you listen to me. Ian Ward is allying himself with the worst elements of my family. He will do everything he can to get the hell out of this hellhole while I rot in here. Do you understand that?
Ward isn't getting out of here for years.
He's working right now to get out of here much sooner than that, I promise you.
Do you have proof of this? Or just more wild accusations?
Warden, you know who I am. I'm Victor Newman. And I've done a hell of a lot of good in this world. And I will continue to do a lot of good in this world.
You already have. With Dr. Gates.
How did it go with Ian?
Did you ask him point blank if he's going to stick to a story?
What are your instincts telling you? I mean, does it seem as if he's going to pull a fast one? What?
Guys, Ian was Ian.
What does that mean exactly?
No, did he admit to having his own agenda, or?
Well, no, I think he's too clever for that. But suffice it to say, I think we came to an understanding. He realizes testifying on my behalf is in his best interest.
Okay, well, but it might not be in yours, I asked Michael this question earlier, but I didn't like his answer, so I'm going to ask you. What if Ian's lying? What if he never even got this confession from Victor? And what if he changes his story on the stand?
Well, I made it very clear to him that if he tries to tank me in court, we pull the plug. And there goes his transfer to Camp Cupcake. I don't think he's going to risk that. The guy's getting his ass kicked every single day at Walworth. He wants out of there, trust me.
So you really think he'll keep up his end of the bargain?
I think he'd be a fool not to.
I guess that's good enough for now. Why don't the two of you try to get some sleep? I will talk to you in the morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's good advice, he just gave. About the sleep part? You want to go upstairs? Get some rest?
No, not until you tell me the truth.
Honey.
Don't. I know you, Adam. Something happened with Ian and you're not telling me. What was it?
I think you should do? I think you should take Michael's advice. Stop worrying, okay? Please?
Hold on. Ian has the power to either vindicate you or have you convicted. And yet you're acting like you have the upper hand. Why is that?
Because I feel like I do.
Can you elaborate for me?
Listen, I understand that you're skeptical of him. So am I.
Yeah.
Okay? But when we go to trial and it's his turn to take that witness stand, it'll be up to me to determine whether he's trustworthy or not.
So if you feel like he's about to stab you in the back...
If I feel like he's about ready to stab me in the back, I give a signal to Michael, right? And we don't put him on the stand and he can traipse all the way back to his jail cell for all I care and say goodbye to all those special favors that he wanted. Listen, babe, I'm in control here, okay? We have all the power, not him. I just had to go down there and remind him, that's all.
I'm still
I
worried.
know you are. I can tell you're worried. Hey, don't be. All right? Let Michael worry. That's what we pay him for. We've got tonight, right? Got the rest of our lives. I'm not really interested in wasting another moment, to be honest with you. Come here. It's better? That smile.
Has Ian Ward been spreading lies about Dr. Gates as well?
I spoke to Meredith tonight. She's taken quite an interest in your welfare.
She's concerned that I keep on taking my medication, right? I'm very appreciative of her concern.
I'm sure you are.
What are you implying?
While the patient is getting better, the doctor is getting worse. Do we understand each other, Mr. Newman?
I would never do anything to harm that woman. What are you talking about?
Dr. Gates is a very compassionate physician.
Yes.
She's also a valuable asset to this facility. I won't let anyone take advantage of her. No more protests, no more promises. Okay? Just do your time, stay out of trouble, let me worry about everything else, including Ian Ward and Dr. Gates. This prison has boundaries, Mr. Newman. If you cross them, your stay in solitary will be extended.